My name is Nicole Havlicek. In today's video, we're going to talk about the third shot drop versus the third shot drive. You often hear that you should always drop the third shot. Well, that simply isn't true. There are times when you will want to drive it, and we're seeing more and more driving the third shot in high-level pickleball. Today we're going to cover when to drive and when to drop. Here's Jordan to show us how it's done.
Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about the third shot drop versus the third shot drive. As you guys can see in today's game, you'll see a lot of top players actually driving their third shots. And a reason why it's just a great change up instead of the drop, and also there's different scenarios where driving the third shot is a good option, okay? So sometimes when you serve the ball and they return, if they hit a very short return, it could be a good option to drive it. Then your opponent or your partner could poach, okay? And then also sometimes a lot of the people on their return, they might not get all the way up to the non-volley zone line. So this is also another scenario which could be good to try to drive a third shot and try to just get a free point, or try to make them hit a hard ball which they could pop up and you could finish off with a put away. Okay, so in this particular drill, third shot drop versus third shot drive, I really want to emphasize that you can make your game, or start to just practice to make your game more offensive. Okay, so this, you could use a piece of tape, but I have two cones right here, almost in the middle of this rectangle right here. And we're gonna just play it kind of like a skinny singles point out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to serve from the baseline. She's going to return the ball, and if it goes past this cone, if it goes past the cone area, I'm gonna choose to drop it and work my way in, and try to get into the kitchen and play out the point. And if it lands short, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to drive the ball and try to put a lot of pressure on my opponent at the net, okay? So if it goes past it, I'm gonna drop it, and if it's shallow, short, I'm gonna try to drive it. Let's play a few points here. All right, so as you guys can see in that last point, she returned, and her return quite wasn't deep enough, and I could really drive the ball and put a lot of pressure, okay? So let's try it again. Here we go. Okay, same thing. I drove the ball. If it's short, if she returns past the cones, I'm gonna choose a drop. All right, here we go. Serve, hit the return, short. All right, try one more time. So in that one, she hit a short return and she didn't quite make it all the way up. So that was a good one to drive on. Okay, here we go. Serve. So she hit a really great return there. So it forced me to drop that ball. Okay, we're gonna play it out. All right. Last one. Okay. That was a really good return, so she made me drop that ball. Okay, we're gonna play it out here. All right. Okay, so as you can see, that this is just a really good visual, and it's going to help you become more offensive on the court, and it's going to give you more offensive mindset. Okay, so this is a good drill. You guys could do this with a partner and then switch, and every return that goes past this area, go ahead and drop it. And if it's short, go ahead and drive that ball and try to attack the net. Okay,
thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, then please